Hello. Oop. Yeah, my mic's not working again. How to get it working.
Well, we haven't been back for a couple weeks.
If you want to... Okay, now it's working. My mic is now working.
Oh, we're starting?
And we're in the draft phase.
We're in draft.
Hey everybody, I'm Coins. I'm here with Ben.
Is the stream running right now?
Yeah,
Or
the
just your
stream's
mic's
on.
not working?
The stream's on, but my mic's working now. So,
Oh, yikes.
This is CSL, round of 64.
John's mic isn't working.
No, it's working. My mic's working.
Skarner ban. We're on red side. So we banned Camille. That's pretty typical. I heard them talking about that. Camille's pretty strong right now.
Yeah. Skarner and Camille off the board.
Skarner is weird because I know Kyle doesn't play Skarner. Kog'Maw's decent. That's a good ban. If they focus our bot lane, we're screwed because that's our only strong point.
Yeah. Absolutely. I agree. 100%. And it feels like everyone focuses our bot lane every week.
Thresh
gone. We won't get to see that Thresh you enjoy.
Is Zach powerful?
Zach is decent. Yeah, he's good. He's he's pretty much like a hyper utility jungler. That's why he's good right now. And he's been good. Like he's like the pick, like the run of the.
Fine, I'll just be over here, sharpening my feathers.
You don't pick anything else unless you know how to work around it.
Can you hear me now, Ben?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's because I
Are we streaming right now?
Yes, we are streaming.
All right, because we're in. Are you watching the draft?
Yes.
They just first picked Swain, which means Luke can't play Swain, who he's been practicing for weeks.
Yeah. He told me he's been practicing.
He's gotta be
Swain.
pissed.
Yeah, he's been practicing the new Swain, getting used to and Swain's like getting better.
Swain is really good right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's top tier. When he first came out, he was trash, but now like he's just been getting slow buffs, and the item changes were really good for him.
Yeah. Olaf coming out.
I'm surprised at the Olaf pick. We haven't seen him on anything aggressive.
Yeah, Olaf has been sort of underpowered this entire CSL season. And we take Caitlyn as well.
Caitlyn's a good pick. It's very front to back AD. So we have actually Olaf and Caitlyn are very front to back. So
okay,
if as long as they don't pick dive champions, we're okay. Swain's sort of a dive champion if he flashes on you, but that's only if his flashes up.
Yep, and
Kha'Zix is 100% dive champion.
So they're UCLA being smart, taking the dive champions, Kha'Zix, and Kha'Zix is pretty powerful jungle right now.
Azriel's very good at poking. He'll do well in this Caitlyn lane. Orianna, typical pick. That's his only other pick.
Yeah, I guess so.
Of course. I mean, what else does he play? He plays Orianna and Swain.
Okay, well, let's not forget about Ziggs, okay?
Oh, he plays Veigar. That's who he plays.
Oh, Veigar.
That's his pocket pick, Veigar, if everything else gets banned.
Veigar. So who are you banning here if you're Butler?
Sion's already off the table, so not that. Otherwise, they have support and see, the problem here is that Swain is the flex pick. You could play him top or mid, so they don't know what to ban. So now you just focus support here.
Alistar.
So you leave out top and mid, which is bad for us. So now I would expect Butler to ban another support on this one.
Another way Swain is powerful. Don't know where he's being played.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna probably ban out support and AD. Well, we have Caitlyn already, so and they're not gonna ban out top lane besides Sion.
Yeah.
I mean, he's Silver 2. He's not a threat to them.
Yeah.
As a Diamond 5 top laner, you're going to look down on the Silver 2 top laner.
And I talked with Luke about it, and I think we can both agree, like, Thick has been able to survive up top. He just like can't CS against the other player.
Yeah, he just doesn't have the micro play.
Yeah. But it's super impressive that he's able to. He goes up against. I feel like the top ranked player on each team is the top lane every time, and he goes up against
Almost,
these
top lane or mid.
yeah, these people who are such like higher rank than him, and he's able to like stick with it and not get completely ran over.
Is that one of their subs who's playing Swain?
I'm not sure which one of their teammate, because they have 2 subs, I believe. So I don't know which players are their subs or not.
Yeah, me neither. Braum coming out.
The Braum pick. So yeah, they're either picking mid or top here, or support, I guess.
Yeah,
Support would be. I mean, it actually doesn't matter. Support.
Tom
Kench is really strong, especially with Ezreal, because we're just like that. It's gonna help them to shut down our front to back play style with the Caitlyn, Olaf, and Braum.
Syndra
mid. So it is Swain top.
Okay.
Which means here's our top lane pick. If he picks Darius, he could do well against Swain. Because Darius does do well against Swain. Maokai does not.
So, interesting.
Maokai is not. It's not going to win the lane. It's going to be extremely CS dependent to stay up in gold.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to kill either of them. Like, Maokai's never going to kill Swain, and Swain's never going to kill Maokai.
I'm just realizing that Butler also did not get that last ban off in time.
That's I am also
big.
just realizing that.
Yeah, that is pretty big. Butler, I'm interested to see how Butler does here. It seems like you like UCLA's team comp a bit better, and they haven't played in a while because all their opponents are like forfeiting, or they're having trouble with, or they're like doing illegal things, and should be interesting to see how like a rusty Butler team does, I guess.
I think it comes down to whether our jungler can put the pressure off that the Kha'Zix can equalize the pressure that the Kha'Zix is going to put on the map, because Kha'Zix, with the new patch coming out on Thursday, the Kha'Zix is an extremely strong pick because he'll be able to move around the map just as quick as the Olaf, and early game he's going to be able to put out a lot of damage.
We haven't seen that Olaf jungle too much in CSL. Can you sort of explain what your goals as an Olaf jungler are?
He has a very healthy clear, so he'll be able to clear his jungle and still have enough health to gank a few times, primarily, like optimally. And your goal would be to just, I mean, he's a very good jungler in terms of being able to take objectives. So he's like, I believe we've seen Shyvana in the past. Olaf similar to Shyvana, where your goal is to just take objectives. And he's also good at fighting in the jungle. So like just small skirmishes and stuff like that. And then Kha'Zix works more as like an assassin. Where he's going to be, you don't really know where he is, and if you don't see him on the map, you have to be wary of that fact. So those differences, the Olaf, because we haven't seen it before, and because I don't know how well he's practiced it, I'm a little wary of that fact.
I'm also a bit wary. It seems like we just. It's been rough casting some of these games, especially ever since, honestly, it was a while ago, but ever since like that Swain change, Renegade Mac has been just lost, it feels like. Yeah.
He picked up Orianna, which is mechanically a really hard champion to pick up, and he did it extremely well.
I mean, he's a very high skilled player. He's the highest ranked player on our team. He's got to find some new champs, because It seems like Riot's just messing with his game a little bit.
Mm. And now that Swain's back, they first pick him, and he's not able to pick it.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit upset about that. Something else we didn't talk about was they forced us in LCS order, so Thick had to be our first pick, and maybe Thick didn't even have Swain.
Yeah, I don't think he has Swain.
Yeah.
I can almost be 100% confident on that.
Okay, exactly.
Also, I just want to point out the fact that Syndra and Tom Kench for UCLA, Syndra has barrier in contrast to Oriana's heal, which heal just got nerfed a little bit, so it is worse than it was last patch.
Yeah,
it's not bad, but it is. It's just a little worse compared to what it was before, and then barrier is going to do more in terms of 1v1ing. And then the ignite got buffed, and Tom Kench took ignite. And I wouldn't be surprised if in the loading screen here we see that Tom Kench took Unsealed Spellbook to be able to switch that out for like a TP or something like that. Because ignite does significantly more damage now.
Yeah.
And actually, Tom Kench took Glacial Augment, which means their bot lane's looking for blood.
Oh boy.
He'll be able to run him down very quick.
Okay, that should be interesting to see. Bot lane, of course, one of our strongest lanes throughout the entire season.
Yes. We see that Olaf took Predator, which is pretty standard, I would think. Nothing else out of the ordinary, I would see. Yeah, so that bot lane with Glacial Augment, his auto attacks are going to be able to do slowing. Like, essentially, if he keeps auto attacking you, you're perma-slowed.
Okay.
And then if he gets off 3 of his passive stacks on you with 3 auto attacks, he'll just eat you for 20% of your health and stun you right after for another 200 damage at level 3.
All right.
That's one of the best names.
Oh, we get a little bit of a invade going on. That's more than we've seen out of Butler. They're kind of together as a team here.
Internet's a little slow. We're not loaded in yet here.
Oh boy.
Over at Ross.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so I guess I'm alone in game right now. We're about... Oh, there's the buttons I want. Okay, cool. So we're about a minute in to it.
Yep, we're up here.
Okay, cool.
Minions have spawned.
Okay. So everyone's in order, so we don't have to mess with that anymore.
Yeah. Who do you think has the early game advantage here?
Definitely UCLA. They have a lot more damage.
Okay.
Especially if we get out of position and catch us out. They're going to be able to capitalize on that.
Should be very interesting to see.
So, Kha'Zix and Olaf both starting on the right side of the map, which means they're gonna clear their jungle going upwards and look for probably a top or mid gank instead of focusing on the bot lane.
Yep. So bot lane will be without their junglers most likely because of those clear routes.
So top lane off to a decent start with 3 CS out, 1 CS lead.
Nice. We'll take any lead we can get with that top lane.
Bot lane, Caitlyn's putting the pressure on, which is good. That's her role there with the range advantage over Ezreal. Bot lane, Swain actually, you said there was an invade earlier. Did he flash in, like, with the invade, or was that a misclick on his part? Because his flash is down.
He might have flashed. I believe he was like, it was 5v1 on him, and we're getting a little skirmish between the junglers here. It's looking like damage is going to go down, but I'm not sure they're going to re-engage.
Or Orianna moving up to help Olaf.
Yes.
That could have been bad if he died there.
Definitely,
Very
he
bad
was
for
getting
Butler.
pretty low.
See, Kha'Zix does more burst damage, but Olaf would be able to do more damage in the longer fights.
Okay. Yeah, so a good, nice little rotation there by Renegade Mac, making sure his jungler doesn't die early. Still pretty even up here in the top lane. It's looking like Thick's hitting his CS pretty well.
Mm-hmm. I like the Caitlyn's choice of overheal for Bruins, giving her that little slowly building shield.
Yes.
If she keeps dodging poke. Kha'Zix's coming in here for a mid gank, and
Yep,
that might be first blood.
Flash comes out.
Flashing out,
Yeah.
and healing.
So
him
both
having to
summoners
blow
used.
Both summoners, yeah.
Yeah. He does escape with his life, but both summoners down, and
He's gonna have to. I hope he takes into account that he doesn't have these summoners for the next aggressive play.
Yeah, you can guarantee Kha'Zix is going to be focusing on him now. Both summoners
Yeah,
out, so another gank will be coming.
Kha'Zix should be coming back here. Olaf moving into his jungle to presumably ward a little bit.
Yep.
Throws down a pink by his red. He could have taken his wraiths there because they knew Kha'Zix was backing.
Yeah.
I don't know. He took Scuttle instead and then moved back into his own jungle.
Okay.
So, not capitalizing on that pressure there.
Nope.
Top lane's doing okay.
Yeah.
As I said, neither of them are going to be able to kill each other.
As those top lane LoL skirmishes, they usually turn out to be nothing. Top laners don't do too much damage.
I feel like that's going to be more advantageous for the Swain because his goal is to just survive laning phase and then come into team fighting with like 1 or 2 items and start blowing people up with his ult.
So the Kha'Zix just tried to do a little bit of a gank down in bot. Luckily, Butler had it warded, so they knew it was coming. They're not going to try to pressure him a little bit, push him out.
Aggressive play coming here, moving in for wards. If Tom Kench gets his passive off.
Ooh, he has to flash out of there. And they're a little bit split here. It's not looking good.
Oh, they should be able to pick up
is
this.
Going to survive.
Yes.
Tom Kench real low. Olaf, and he's going to go down. First blood for Butler.
Top lanes, came down. The Swain ulting.
Yeah. It's looking like we got a huge
Luke
fight here down
summoners
low.
there.
Luke is just getting absolutely decimated by 2 no summoners who tried to help. And a flash over the wall.
Flashing.
It's looking like Olaf's going to go down too. Double kill for UCLA. Do they want more? I don't believe they do. So 2 for 1 right there for UCLA. Butler did get first blood. Then UCLA punishes Butler for sort of bringing everybody down there, especially Renegade Mac, who had neither summoners and was kind of split from the rest of the group.
So what happened there was everyone moved down. We got the good positioning off with our top lanes coming down, and then our jungler moving in to kill the Tom Kench. But Orianna moved down as well and was in the river, which was not where she wanted to be with Swain coming in.
Yeah.
And then he was able to take that kill because Orianna didn't have her summoners, and then just flashing over the wall for the kill on Olaf, who was low from the fight previously.
Yep. So because of that, UCLA are an early kill lead, a bit of a gold lead, about 0.4k, so not that big. But they do take the lead with those kills. Still a little bit of skirmishing, poking, farming.
Ult coming down in mid lane here.
Yep, here comes a gank. It's away, flashes back, pushes both the Butler's players back, and that Syndra will survive for now. A nice try.
Here's where Swain starts to get starts to get a little more damage in the top lane because he's going to have that advantage over the Maokai. They are even in farm, but with the Swain having 2 kills, he's going to be able to do a lot more damage and possibly outpoke the Maokai, but we'll see. None of that has happened so far because the Swain moved down mid here.
Yeah. It's looking
the
like
camera's not deciding to show that, but
but there's a lot of stuff going
There's a
mid.
little bit of movement in the top to mid lane.
Doesn't look like anything's going to come out of it, though. So maybe the camera's a bit smarter than us. I don't know. How are we looking? Okay, so farm across the board is honestly pretty even. There's no huge leads coming out anywhere. Butler's sticking in it. And we're only down 0.3k gold so far. Not too many mistakes coming out from Butler so far, which is usually what we see pretty often.
In the top lane, we've seen a little bit of just Swain. If he lands his E, Maokai can't do anything. Maokai doesn't have a whole lot of poke because of that range difference. But he does have his passive, which is going to be able to heal him up. Maokai's going to have to farm under turret from now on because Swain's just going to keep shoving, and he has Ripper warded with the help of Kha'Zix.
Yes. So Butler did a little bit of a jungle invade to ward a bush. Luckily, they didn't get caught out for it. It seemed like they were pretty close, but
Kha'Zix moving down bot here.
Yeah, he's
in.
gonna try for the gank here. No ward, so Butler doesn't know he's coming.
He's gonna try for a lane gank, but Caitlyn is pushing hard. It's gonna prevent them, the Kha'Zix, from being able to sneak into that bush.
Butler's Olaf is also around the area. It's looking like he's heading up towards mid, though. Maybe try to go for the gank on the Syndra. No, he's gonna head back.
The Syndra doesn't have flash. He should be, because they know the Kha'Zix is bot. Oh, we have a pause here.
Oh.
Something happened in the chat. I can't see it because the...
Someone... Okay. So we're seeing the chat a little bit. Someone on UCLA's ping is so bad. Is what he said.
Someone on UCLA is lagging, apparently.
Yes. So he's trying to fix that. Okay, we get right back in the game.
Pause is back.
Yeah, Caitlyn getting absolutely destroyed
Caitlyn's
here.
gonna get taken down to the Kha'Zix gank coming in.
Yeah, and you could see that in the pause that the Braum was just
Olaf coming in, might be able to pick up here another kill because she is flashless.
Yeah, a nice little trade right there. He gives the kill to Renegade Mac as well. So a nice trade there for Butler. They do lose their AD carry, but the mid lane's going to push a little bit further here.
They might be trying to get the turret here, which would be smart. Hopefully our jungler will be able to move down and help out with that. They do see him coming with the pings on the map.
Yes.
Looks like they're going to try... They're going to get first turret here.
Yeah. Just so much damage coming out. First turret goes down. That's a nice amount of gold for UCLA.
Now they're up almost 2k.
Yeah. Something like that can get you a nice little gold lead, clearly.
Now that it is past 10 minutes, it's 11 minutes and 25 seconds, Swain does have his stopwatch up now. He took stopwatch.
So the only one who took stopwatch? I believe so. One stopwatch on the
Remember
Rift.
back in the day where there used to be 8 stopwatches on the on the board. Everyone had a stopwatch.
That was just like last month.
Except the junglers.
Yep. Now we still got one. We still got one stopwatch. How's Butler doing so far? What do they need to improve?
Positioning is just a little suboptimal. Otherwise, our movement around the map is okay. In terms of team fighting, or just skirmishes in general, our positioning seems to be a little off.
Yeah. It's looking like UCLA is going to go for Ocean Drake here. There's no one really close. I think they'll be able to take this pretty easily.
I'm not sure if we knew they were there, because if we didn't, that's pretty bad. But because we didn't trade anything for that. We just gave up a free Ocean Drake.
Yeah. It seemed like everyone was...
I was just talking about our map movements.
Not, not too good there. So free Ocean Drake going on over to UCLA.
So bot is rotating up here for UCLA, giving them map pressure up top, while our entire team is on the bottom half of the map.
Yep. Trying to ward the bottom half of the map, really, which is... It's kind of too late. They already took Dragon. Let's see. The Braum is going to get caught out here by Kha'Zix. He's just going to back out a little bit. Butler's focused mainly in the mid lane right now. It's looking like they're going to try to head up top.
I hope we're not giving up this. So Caitlyn's moving up to top, so they shouldn't be able to take this top tower just yet.
Yeah.
Mid is looking pretty much like a stalemate. Braum should be moving up top too. Here he comes. Maokai would want to move bot lane. Here's a skirmish here with the... Swain's doing a lot of damage here.
Lots of damage.
And the Orianna caught out
as well. Orianna caught out really low, stunned, and that's going to be the kill for Kha'Zix. Down
just
goes
all
Renegade
around the
Mac.
map. Plays being made by UCLA. Olaf almost getting taken down by the Swain. Orianna getting caught out by the Kha'Zix.
Yeah, they were both just bad positioning once again. It seemed like Renegade Mac
Caitlyn almost died up top lane too.
Yeah, Renegade Mac was just in a very weird position. Maybe he was trying to help out his Olaf, and they caught him out. They caught him out, did tons of damage, ended up killing him. So now UCLA, one more kill added to the board. Their gold leads at 2,000 still. It's looking pretty good for them so far. They've got some nice lane pressure going on as well, and map pressure as they've warded that top jungle and sort of pushed through it.
Yeah, so we don't have any aggressive wards so far. Our closest, like, our wards on the map are a little lacking.
Yeah, I think we only have.
We don't have
right
any
now.
vision of Herald or top river or their top jungle. When we should be moving top lane because that is the only objective on the map right now.
Yep. It's looking like Olaf's gonna find Kha'Zix out here in the jungle.
So yeah, Kha'Zix coming up top lane. We do have 4. Swain is not yet there.
It's looking like a 4v5-ish
Almost being
around
able to
the
take
area.
down the Ezreal there.
Yeah. Swain's gonna back out though. Same with Butler.
We're gonna have to back because we're out of mana.
Yes, we are.
Um,
So overall, wow, we got the CS up top is very close. So Thick's doing a lot better at CSing this week. Congratulations to him. He did it.
Congratulations on CSing.
Besides that, everything's like pretty even as far as farming goes. They just got that slight gold lead going, about 2,000.
Yeah, I would say some of the only differences in terms of micro play are jungle being able to, well, macro play, being able to move around the map and capitalizing on our bad positioning in fights.
Another turret taken there by UCLA.
Caitlyn taken down.
Wow. Lots of damage done to the Caitlyn there. By the Syndra, ends up falling.
Braum's gonna go down here because the Tom Kench.
Yep. And here goes Braun as well.
And there's a skirmish going down here.
Yep.
And, see, we're trying to
even
all
out the
coming down.
fight that just happened.
Swain
Nice little
ulting
hit there.
and Zhonya's with the stopwatch.
Gets rooted by
Picking up the
Maokai.
kill. Okay, so we picked up 2 kills,
Yeah.
but they're gonna take this top tower.
Yeah, I mean overall the
we-
trade they're
I'm
gonna
not
take
sure
2
if
towers.
that's a poor trade on our part.
Yeah, they took.
We lost our bot lane for top and jungle, but
Yep.
they did get the top tower, and we got
They got
nothing
2
else.
top towers actually.
Yeah,
So,
we have yet to take down a tower this game.
yeah, we have.
At 17 minutes and 45 seconds.
UCLA has been very good at pushing those towers for sure. They were aggressive from the start, trying to get that first tower, and they did down bot lane, of course. 3 towers down for them.
For Butler, we're gonna want to start looking for team fights, 5v5, or around objectives where we are grouping up, because we are heavily front to back with the Olaf, Maokai, and Caitlyn. And then the Brahm's gonna want to be getting in front there with the Maokai.
Yeah. So lots of
We do
warding.
have we have decent peel for the Caitlyn against like Kha'Zix and the Swain coming in to dive on top of them, because we have the Maokai and the Braum. Aggressive flash from Swain trying to catch Caitlyn out.
Doesn't do anything.
Caitlyn flashing reactively.
Yeah. We've got some nice little control by Drake. It's an Infernal Drake.
So
Yes, it is.
Butler really needs this Infernal Drake, and we're getting poked out here. And another pause.
Did you just see that? Someone disconnected. The UCLA's Kha'Zix with the disconnect. That's why we're paused.
It'd be unfortunate if they couldn't play because of DC.
Yes, it would. I would take a game win for that. I'll take that.
I'll take a free win.
I'll take a free win. So as you were saying, it's interesting to me when Butler chooses sort of team comps that are a lot more team fight oriented, because we've been so messy when it comes to team fights.
We have our positioning is subpar in terms of our ability to group. We're okay at it. Our top lane has a good record of being able to TP in, and then on top of that, we have, I don't know if we fixed it, I assume not. Our communication during team fighting is terrible. Yeah. It's just god-awful.
And you can tell, we were lucky enough to be able to tell from those streams where we weren't casting, and we were getting team comms.
It was more fun. Yeah, fair enough. I think give you a blank slate a little bit, you know? Yeah.
Alright, so we have a reconnection. The pause hasn't come out, though.
So Butler's gonna want... They really need this Infernal Drake. Maokai does have TP. So does Swain, but Swain's already there. Yeah. So right now it's a 5v4.
Yep. Kha'Zix is a little bit further out, but it is a 5v4. We'll see.
We should be getting into game here as soon as both teams are ready up. Here we go, 5-4.
Butler's telling Thick to
and
TP
we're back
in right now. Yep, he does the TP right away onto a ward.
We should be able to capitalize on the Sona.
Yeah. Nice Maokai ults. Roots 2. Down goes Syndra as well.
Swain popping the ult a little late. I don't know if it just came up or not.
Oh, yeah. Very late on
we
that.
Clean up very well there. I don't know if this Ezreal, he might be able to poke us out off of this dragon. We should pull it out for sure from the pit.
They only have our Ezreal left. We got 4 kills there. We evened up the kills
don't
at
have
8
smite.
to 8.
Okay, so that is very good for Butler here, picking up the Infernal Drake, as well as
two
more kills than them.
Ooh, lots of play coming out there from the Ezreal. Oh, and he's gonna go down.
Playing too aggressive.
Yeah, too confidently.
Ezreal is fed. He has a lot of damage out. He has 2 finished items on top of
3 kills, 2 assists.
Oriana's single item.
Yeah. So a little bit of a defense.
They're gonna get this. They're gonna get this mid turret too.
Yeah.
Because
Butler's trying their hardest to defend it.
we did really well on getting on top of the Syndra. Tom Picking up the Syndra to protect her didn't do just enough for them.
Yeah, and that was really good positioning for Butler, seeing where the Maokai TP was coming in and sort of collapsing.
And then Maokai ult not catching anybody there.
No.
Blue side, UCLA question mark pinging us.
A little bit of trash talk there. For every good thick ult, there is a bad one. We know that.
For every good one, there's a bad one. I did want to know whether the Swain ult just wasn't up or he couldn't get in or not.
Yeah, because
he ulted very late. After they were on the retreat. I believe Swain ult is like it's upwards of 10 to 12 seconds.
Really?
It lasts for 12 seconds.
Okay.
So that entire fight, you could have had Swain ult.
Yeah, very interesting. And that's a nice little zoning ult too, so would have been extremely useful. It's looking like we're just getting some poke in the mid. Butler's been doing really well at defending this turret, making sure it doesn't go down. It's real low.
Yep. So still unable to pick up a turret here. Our map movements just aren't allowing for it.
Yep.
Swain continuously pushing both top and bot. Syndra picking up her blue buff here. Us not being able to pick up any catches off of this Ezreal Tom because of the Tom Kench.
It was nice. They forced Flash out there on the Tom Kench.
Yep.
That was pretty nice.
I feel like if we catch somebody out, we're gonna do very, very well in terms of these fights.
Yeah. And if the team fights
this will
go
be
as
our
well,
first turret here.
Yeah, hopefully it's looking like it will be.
Ram being able to stop the Ezreal ult is definitely a perk.
Oh yeah, big time. First turret for Butler here is the gold lead is getting a little bit smaller. UCLA.
Here we're going to want to be able to start setting up Baron vision because there are no more objectives unless we can get some more turrets. But Baron is going to be the next objective here on the map.
We did place a ward at Baron. We've got some nice wards scattered throughout the map right now. But yeah, UCLA definitely has the vision advantage over by Baron right now with 3 wards, as they will get that mid turret to increase their turret lead now. 3 more turrets than Butler at 4.
Yeah, so we see Kha'Zix in the top lane, and we essentially know where all of their team is, except maybe Ezreal now. We don't know that Syndra's backing. So here, because Maokai has picked up his first item with Spirit Visage, he'll be able to prevent any more poking out from the Swain, hopefully.
Yeah, and Vic's having a nice game here. He's
that
up.
heal right there, it's going to keep him in the game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just some poke coming out here from the top laners. I mean, just no damage being done, really.
Yeah, so Orianna's going to have to be really careful because she is so squishy in terms of the second somebody on the other team gets on top of her, she's done.
Yeah.
The Kha'Zix can, like, essentially two-shot her with Duskblade up. If you look at Kha'Zix's inventory, Duskblade is not up right now.
Yeah, there's no doubt. That's what I've been seeing most of the game is as we're going to get a little fight going on there. They're going to focus the Orianna a little bit.
Orianna going down. The TP a little late.
Yeah.
Swain ult with the flash is going to be able to pick up Caitlyn.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be able to pick up, just cleaning up our entire team here.
Very nice clean fight there by UCLA. Wow. Just pretty poor positioning by Butler. They jumped right on top of Renegade Mac immediately. They knew that they wanted to focus, and they got 3 kills for it. And they're going to try for Baron as well here. It seems like they'll easily be able to get it. Vic's not even going to try to head down there
that should
at all.
be 3 Baron for UCLA here.
Yep. Yep, there it is.
Looking like a rough one.
Yeah, unfortunately, after that fight, it was the positioning again. UCLA saw their opportunity. They hopped onto our Oriana and easily just took us down with some very nice ultimates there as well. So that gold lead just increased significantly, about 6K right now.
That's like a upwards of 3 or 4K Baron power play, because they're gonna pick up Dragon off of that. They picked up like 4 kills, and then they're just gonna keep controlling the map. Moving 4 of their members down bot lane should be able to pressure and eventually take this bot turret.
Yep.
Olaf, not doing a whole lot.
Yeah, no. A lot of assists coming out, but he's just hasn't been. I don't know. He doesn't look like he's doing too much.
He's never gonna be able to do the same amount of damage as the Kha'Zix, just because Kha'Zix is a burst assassin. But he's just not in the right places.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Butler really has that carry so far. If you look at all the kills, it's pretty like even amongst everybody. As the turret falls down, of course, easy pressure with the Baron buff and 3 members.
Ezreal still yet to die due to the Tahm Kench babysitting.
Oh yeah. Their Ezreal's been putting out a lot of damage too.
Kha'Zix here looking for a pick over the wall.
Oh yeah, let's see if he goes for it.
They know that they don't have vision over because of that pink ward.
We got some nice poke coming out here though. Butler's not as healthy right now, as they'll take another turret pretty easily. 2 more.
They're going to continue the onslaught towards mid, potentially getting another turret.
Yeah, we'll see. Butler's not too healthy. They got some champs about halfway down their health pool. So if I'm UCLA here, I'm gonna poke as much as I can.
Yeah, so they have Syndra and Maokai getting caught a little bit here. The poke doing so much damage. They're gonna be able to take down this turret here.
Yeah. Yep, they're just gonna start doing damage to that turret.
Moving up bot lane is gonna be able to take that turret too.
Yeah. So just really good poke coming out.
Jumping directly onto the Caitlyn. Swain picking up the kill there. This looks like game.
Yeah. They're able to focus down the Swain, maybe? Nope. Too much damage coming in from the Ezreal. They do take down the Swain. It's looking like Thick's gonna go down. Yep.
They're gonna take 2 inhibitors here. Maybe not finishing.
The Baron buff has gone away.
They're gonna be able to finish that fast enough. Baron buff is now gone. Yeah.
Yeah, Baron's gone. They've got only 2 members left. It's 2 versus 1. Here.
Caitlyn's up in 4 seconds. Braum does go down though. See, they're retreating, and then they're gonna come in for a final push.
Yeah, and at this point, this is just the part of the game where it's super hard for anyone to come back 2 inhibitors down. UCLA just has such a huge advantage at this point.
They're over 10k gold advantage here.
Yeah, it's Butler's got to stay in their base, so UCLA's pretty much just got a huge map advantage, can take all the objectives on the map on their own. I mean, it's just so hard to come back when you're in this position.
Yeah, I mean, if I were Butler, I don't know what I would be doing here. I mean, it looks like an over game, but you can't just give up like that.
Of course. You can't just give up quite yet. You're going to have to try to...
Unfortunately, there's no... Unless their will is truly broken, there's no FFs here.
Yeah. They're going to have to just try to find the UCLA mistakes somehow and punish it. That's what you have to do at this point, because...
Braum walking very far out of base Swain. Olaf looking for his red buff, but there are 3 members of UCLA in his jungle.
Yeah, interesting move for Butler to sort of start reaching out of that base. We'll see. There are a lot of UCLA members around in their jungle.
UCLA just completely owning the entire map except for our base here. And they're just going to be able to walk in because we do have 2 inhibitors down.
Yeah, no turrets to protect us. Only 2 left in the base to protect our team. They're going to try to push top here. UCLA is a little bit of poke coming out between the Caitlyn and Ezreal. The Ezreal has been UCLA's primary damage dealer, no doubt about it. He's been doing tons of poke. He has 5 kills, 8 assists. He's been doing tons of damage for them.
I'm interested to see. Oh, here comes a fight with the Swain ult coming in.
Yeah.
It's over for Butler.
Yeah.
The Swain's damage.
The boss. Down goes Olaf.
Kha'Zix jumping in a little too deep there. Caitlyn having 70 plus crit chance.
2 kills coming out for Butler. That's going to help them survive for now. We'll see if UCLA can push it. And they've got
looks like you're gonna get this turret here.
They got lots of super minions coming in. Yep, top turret is going to go down. We'll see if Butler can defend this inhibitor.
The Caitlyn, if Caitlyn can get onto the Ezreal, she has a huge amount of damage.
Ooh, and yeah.
Here it is.
Maokai, tons of damage coming out from Ezreal, but Ezreal a bit far out. He has to flash back, and he goes down. We kill Ezreal for the first time. That's a nice play by Butler, able to finally
perfect record. Keeping us alive for a little bit longer.
Yep, but another inhibitor went down, which is absolutely horrible for Butler. They've got to deal with...
The super minions are just going to start flowing in. UCLA is going to be able to pick up a free dragon. We have no map control whatsoever.
Yep,
they might even just get the second Baron as well.
Yeah, Baron is up as well. I say you go for Baron. You go all in here because Butler has to really defend this base right now. We've got super minions coming in from all angles. Then they can easily take down the Nexus themselves.
Their only mistake that fight was the Kha'Zix going a little too deep, getting taken down completely without any repercussions for Butler. And then the Caitlyn being able to pick up the Swain kill because Swain does have almost zero defensive items. He only has Zhonya's, which only keeps him alive for slightly longer. They're going to take the Baron here. We don't have it warded, so we don't know when it'll be up or when it'll be taken. I think we're just going to have to give it up. I don't know. Braum probably should not be there, especially with the Swain walking up. Going to be able to catch him out. He'll have to flash that.
Yep, Baron taken.
Looks like Swain's coming in, try to kill him. He'll be able to walk out, hopefully.
Yeah.
Now with Baron, they're just gonna walk straight into our base. We only have a single tower left.
Yeah. Inhibitors respawn, but I think they're gonna go right back down real quick very soon.
Olaf going way too hard. The Caitlyn not there.
Yeah, but Butler's Olaf definitely getting super aggressive with it, and he's going to pay for it. Braum goes down as well as he was trying to help him out up there. It's looking like Butler's game. Yep, Butler's game 1 is over. It's looking like UCLA is going to end up taking this one as Butler only has 1 member of their team left. They're just going to easily knock down this turret.
From the Maokai.
Easily knock down the Nexus as well. Get the ace. Yep, UCLA is going to take game 1.
There's a little too many mistakes being made on Butler's side. The Swain, too much to deal with. Ezreal's poke damage was just too much for them to be able to fight afterwards. I'm not sure. I don't have enough, I'm not sure what I could say about the jungle just yet. I think the Olaf was an okay pick. It wasn't terrible. There weren't he wasn't not doing things. He was definitely around the map, but I'm not sure if it didn't do enough as the Kazakhs was doing.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think he had barely any presence in that game. Early game, just the entire game. There weren't too many ganks coming out from them. I think we had like one gank mid, but we weren't able to get the kill off of it. Not really too much pressure coming out from the Olaf. We should commend Thick for being able to CS and stick with it up there in the top lane. He didn't get as many kills as the Swain or have as much of an impact, but he was sticking with it this game. All right. So that was game number 1. This is a best of 3, of course. Winner moves on
to game 2.
Yeah, game 2. Hopefully Butler can force a game number 3. So the winner will head over to the round of 32. There are 64 teams left in this tournament right now. Butler went 6-1. Went 6-1 in the regular season. I believe UCLA this team we're playing went 7-0. So it's pretty evenly matched as far as records go. But it should be super interesting if you're just joining us. I didn't get to do like a spiel at the beginning. We're getting ready to head into the draft of game number 2. Butler's down 1-0. This is the CSL playoffs. And this is the first time I'm here with Ben in a while. We haven't been able to cast.
It's been a week.
Yeah, it's been a bit because last week Butler, of course, won because Wisconsin was doing some illegal things with their team. So we're here now. We're in the round of 64.
We're waiting on our own team here. One at a time coming in.
Yes. It's what improvements do we need to make in game number 2?
Preferably a better draft. We do have first pick here, but I'm assuming our top laner does not have Swain.
Yes.
I would hope we're able to first pick the Swain unless it gets banned. Because I do want to see the Swain for Butler.
Yeah, I want to see Renegade Mac on a champion he is comfortable with. We haven't seen it in forever. And he's such a key to this team because he's our highest ranked player. We need him to be on something he's super comfortable with. Which there isn't like too many champions we can say that about anymore, but it would be awesome to see him on that Swain mid. I'm not sure if Thick has it, of course.
Yeah, because it is role order.
Yes.
We're not quite sure whether we can first pick the Swain or not.
Yep.
Which would be crucial.
It would be, because their Swain was a key part of last game. Swain and their Ezreal did lots of damage.
Yeah, Swain and Ezreal doing the top 2 most damage on their team.
That Ezreal Tom Kench pairing was just a pairing made in heaven. That was super. Yeah, they used it.
We weren't able to kill the Ezreal until late game after we've already taken out Tom Kench.
Yeah. Hey, we got that one kill. We ruined his perfect game.
He still had a almost perfect KDA. Yep.
An almost perfect KDA. All right. We'll see it. Perhaps
not sure when we're getting into game here.
Doing a little strategizing right now or something. We're getting nothing from them.
I would not be surprised if we're having our top laner buy Swain
Oh,
right
really?
now. I
Give
bet
us the
Luke would
funds.
probably just like gift it to him or something.
Yeah, that would be absolutely huge. Money well spent, you know? UCLA says they're ready, and Butler hasn't said they're ready yet. You could be onto something, Ben. They could be purchasing champions
They could be
as we
purchasing
speak.
Swain right now.
All right. Um, Lots of Renegade Max fans in the chat. We've got some Renegade Max critiques. Someone said, just like my rank games, Luke is inting. And we got Oren saying, let's go Renegade Mac. He can and will do it. Rooting on Butler's League of
Not
Legends
quite
captain.
last game.
Yeah, he...
I believe he finished... not sure. I believe he did... I'm not... Did he ever get a kill? I don't think...
He definitely got a kill. I'm looking...
He did?
So I'm watching the delayed stream right now. He had 4 kills at 31 minutes in.
Oh, really?
Yes. All right, it's looking
Didn't
like we're
make an
heading
impact.
into the draft.
Butler,
If
if
blue
we're
side,
not
first
picking
pick.
Swain, we need to ban it. For sure.
Okay.
Fine. I'll just be over here.
Zaya
Zaya comes
coming out as our first ban.
Yep. We'll see what UCLA bans here. If you're UCLA, I mean, Skarner coming out. We covered
Again,
it a little bit. It's super
yeah.
interesting that they're
I don't
banning
think he
Skarner.
plays Skarner.
Yeah.
I mean, we've never seen him play Skarner.
No, unless he just recently picked it up. Camille.
Yeah. Camille's expected. Really strong pick right now. Definitely don't think our top laner would be able to deal with Camille
No.
in the right hands. Caitlyn ban, unique. Instead of, I believe they banned Kog'Maw last game.
Yeah, they did. So it looks like Gucci Black.
They don't want to see that Caitlyn again. It was a little oppressive, but it never got. I was never able to get the right momentum it needed.
Yeah, I agree.
Sion coming out, Oriana banning. Interesting. So we know for a fact we're not.
Hey,
all right.
He's got Swain.
So we first picked the Swain,
We have the Swain this time. It could be.
and
Did you just buy the Swain?
I don't know if he had it before, if they just bought it.
You had it.
It took them a while to
No,
be
'cause they
ready.
both picked Swain. So we're on blue side this game. Let's see what they pick up here.
Yes, could be super interesting to see. Braum.
Braum.
So we're
So
switching.
Braum
team
is
counts a
strong. With I liked the pick of Braum last game because his shield is able to block some of Swain's damage. Looks like they might be picking jungler top lane here.
bit. It's looking like maybe Evelyn, which should be interesting. No, Kazakhs again.
Kha'Zix
Which
again.
is a great pick. It was a great pick last time.
Yeah, it was very influential last game. I'm not sure if they're going to be expecting us to put Swain top or mid this game because what I know is that both on Renegade Mac and Thick's account, there are 0 Swain games played.
Yeah, unless you look at very.
Unless
can't
you
even
look very in depth at our mid laners.
Yeah, because it was a long time ago that Renegade Mac played Swain.
Yeah. He has been spamming and just completely practicing Swain on his Smurf account, however. So unless they found that.
Cool. Brian might be watching.
We're giving him info. That's why there's a delay. Guys. Olaf and Morgana coming out, so we get to see an Olaf again. We'll see if he has better map presence at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, we'll see about this Olaf. It was okay. I'm not gonna say it was that bad.
It just wasn't. It didn't have enough of an impact.
It didn't do enough. It didn't do the same amount of the same level of work that the Kazakhs was doing around the map. He should have been capitalizing more on the fact that when the Kazakhs was seen on the map or ganking, you got to take his jungle, gank elsewhere, counter gank if you know he's going to gank that lane, stuff like that. The Fiora pickup that's going to be a hard matchup. That means they're expecting a top Swain because Fiora is the #1 pick against Swain in the top lane.
All right. Well, I think we know that we're not going top Swain. So
yeah, we're picking mid Swain here.
Who do we go top to counter that Fiora?
Banning out the Kog'Maw again. Ezreal ban coming up from our side is smart. Ezreal banning a lot of ADs here. So we have Varys, Kog'Maw, Kate, Ezreal, and Xayah. All banned. All top tier ADs.
Let's see if we can get our 5th ban off this time. This is going to be huge.
Yeah.
And we did it.
Tristana, another AD. So what ADs are
Kai'Sa? We're seeing the Kai'Sa.
Looks like we're in for some trouble this game.
Oh yeah.
Kai'Sa is extremely strong right now.
Yeah.
When she first came out, she was trash, absolute garbage. And then this patch, they overbuffed her.
Oh boy.
So now, like mid to late game, she's doing insane numbers in terms of damage.
Jhin coming out for us. I've seen Gucci Black.
Jin's really good too.
Yeah, I've seen Gucci Black play so many AD carry characters. I swear he's on a different one every single game.
Yeah, so Jhin is really good right now. You rush 100% crit chance. You go fleet footwork, movement speed. You're just gonna run around and like do 800 to 1,000 damage in auto attack.
There's that Darius pick as well.
Darius coming out for the Fiora. You can parry Darius's ult, I believe.
Okay.
As Fiora, so he'll have to watch out for that. I've also seen Fiora's smash Darius in lane, depending on how well the Darius player, or how high ranked the Darius player is. Ryze coming out mid lane is a really strong competitive pick because he's so mobile, and he is such a good team fighting character. He has a point and click stun.
Yeah.
One of the only in the game. So they have a very, very strong team fight with in terms of skirmishing. In terms of like 5v5 full on battle it out, we might have the upper hand. We have Darius, we have Swain, we have Morgana Jhin to be able to pick people out.
Yeah. I think the Morgana
they don't
Jhin,
have a whole lot of tank.
Yeah, they're very.
Brahm's going to be tanky, sort of, until late game. He'll be kind of squishy early game. Other than that, Ryze, he'll have a lot of health. He won't have a whole lot of. He'll build probably Abyssal Mask, which will give him some magic resist. But then, if you look at our team, we're mostly AD. Morgana's not going to do a whole lot of damage. Swain's going to do damage, but then you're going to have Darius and Jhin, who are going to just completely destroy you if you just build MR on this team.
Yeah. I'm looking for Butler to get some early picks with that bottom lane duo, sort of using Morgana's root to their advantage.
Yeah. Morgana's going to be able to root with her Q, and then immediately they can combo that with the Jin's root. Because that, I believe how it works is that if an ally or if an enemy is hit by your spells or your allies' attacks, then you can hit them with your W and it roots them.
Okay.
So they'll be able to combo that immediately. For, I believe that'll be up to like 3 or 4 seconds of just standing still for one of their targets.
That is very nice. I want to see some bottom lane ganks. Master Gamer Live, bring that Olaf down low. We'll
have to see how this bot lane plays out because again, the support taking Ignite is aggressive.
Yes.
Swain mid lane here taking Ignite as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes Unsealed Spellbook, however, for the extra teleport.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's looking for blood against that Ryze.
I am super excited for Renegade Mac to be playing the Swain. I just want to see this man be comfortable again. I want him to get hot.
Yeah. I've walked into his room before just to look over his shoulder, watching him play Swain, and it's just like, I mean, he's popping off on this Swain.
Let's go. That's what I'd like to see.
I'm liking the Jhin pick coming back into pro play. He's such a fun champion.
Yeah.
He's unique in terms of AD and just in general champions because of his unique auto attack function.
Watching that curtain call is just always super fun.
Yeah, and curtain call is so much fun, and especially like playing it like in the game, whether you're on Jhin side or not, it's
it's fun,
invigorating.
It's fun to like dodge it. It's fun to do it. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's a nicely designed ultimate all around. It's looking like the spectator delay is down as we start loading up into games.
We'll start loading into here.
You'll get to see their masteries.
Slow and steady.
Slowly and steadily. All right. If you're watching, this is Butler UCLA. If you just joined, UCLA has a 1-game lead on Butler here in the CSL playoffs. We're in the round of 64. If UCLA wins this next game, they will be moving on to the next round. If Butler wins, we'll head to a game number 3. It is a best-of-3 series. I'm here with Ben.
So would this be surprised of them to see that it's Luke be using Swain because they're expecting thick?
Probably.
Yes.
They expected. I would assume they expected a Swain top lane because they counterpicked with the Fiora, and we picked Darius instead. What's it called? Unsealed Spellbook, taking Aerie instead, which is both interesting because most of the pros today are running either Unsealed Spellbook or Phase Rush instead of Aerie. I used to take Aerie when I was playing Swain, but Phase Rush just seems better now. I don't know. We are into game here.
Yep.
Darius also taking the new rune. I forget what it's called. I don't think we can look it up.
Something like that.
It's not showing me. It doesn't want to show me the name.
Ooh, sorry, dude.
I believe it starts with a C. But it's like, essentially, it's the or if you're in combat for more than 4 seconds, you get bonus AD.
Yes.
Or something like that.
Yep.
Something like that. And Darius is one of those champions where you want those prolonged fights because of his passive and ultimate.
Oh yeah, big time. So Butler, they're I think they've been learning a little bit because we haven't seen this togetherness at the beginning of games too much.
Mm-hmm. I like that Swain skin. Pirate Swain.
Yeah.
I have Dragon Master Swain, I believe it's called.
Okay.
Where all of his, because when you're playing Swain, the map is covered in ravens.
Oh yeah.
So like there's like birds everywhere, and when you play Dragon Master Swain, they're little baby dragons instead. So it's cool.
Are there parrots when he's the pirate?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be cool if they're parrots.
Because I know he was playing the pirate Swain back before Swain's change.
I don't know if he had that skin before. Did he?
I'm pretty sure when he played CSL, he had the pirate Swain going.
He did.
Yeah.
Okay. again, we see both junglers starting on the bottom side of the map. So they will be going upwards in their clear.
Yep, same as last game.
And then additionally, I would just like to point out the Kai'Sa matchup. Kai'Sa, super strong right now. Incredibly strong. She had to be hot fixed the first day of the patch because she was just doing so much damage. And then here we see the double root right there.
Yep. Doing a nice amount of damage. The mid lane also had a little bit of a poke. Mid lane had a bit of poke going on too.
Ignite not going out just yet, not for the all-in, but the Swain damage is good. It's not that strong unless you manage to land your E.
Ooh, a nice gank going out, but a lot of damage being done to Renegade Mac as the Rise will flash out and be safe for now.
So that is a good trade for us in terms of summoners because we trade Flash for Ignite. Ignite's going to have a much lower cooldown than the Flash. And Flash is more versatile.
Yep. So a nice little trade on that gank right there. Put some pressure and force out a better summoner in that Flash.
Kha'Zix spotted out here by Butler.
Yep.
At his Wraiths. So they know that top can be as aggressive as he's playing right now.
Yep.
Jhin doing really well here in the bot lane. I love him as a champion. He's so much fun.
Yeah. Yep, and he's been hitting all those skill shots so far. It's been pretty good for Butler. Nice
missed
pressure.
a CS there.
While we're watching your every move.
Here comes the bullying from Darius here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he should be. Yeah, they don't know where Kha'Zix is.
Yeah.
So he's warding up here.
Making sure that Kha'Zix isn't coming in for the gank. He isn't. He's up there.
Ryze doing more damage than the Swain early. Swain not being able to pick up any damage items just yet.
Nope. As Jhin getting in some nice CS here.
This should be a much more bottom lane oriented game.
Yeah.
Just because of the bot lane combination of Morgana, Jhin. Top lane too, we should be watching, just because Darius, he's a champion that looks for kills. If you don't have kills as Darius, you're doing something wrong. It depends on how well the Fiora stays safe. He was doing pretty well in CS, but he is down 10, 9. Well, 10 now.
Yeah. He was pretty even. We witnessed him miss a couple CS there.
Though Ryze just seems to be doing a lot more damage than Swain.
Yeah, lots of damage coming down on him right now.
Ryze with Predator, or not Predator.
But Olaf's gonna come in and end up punishing for first
Ryze getting
blood.
greedy there.
Yep.
Punished without flash. Olaf was there to take that kill.
Really good job by our Olaf to see that play. And good job by Renegade Mac to sort of bait him in that way instead of just going safely under his tower. He heads up to the jungle, baits him.
Oof.
That's pretty good.
See, I'm watching this top lane, and he just misses so much CS because he's using Q to CS instead of using it to poke. You should be using it to poke while also CSing. It should be primarily CS. Don't use it to CS unless you're pushing.
Yeah.
And they don't know where Kha'Zix is here. He is bot lane, waiting for them to push up. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get a lane gank off here. He's just going to back off. His blue buff will be coming up soon.
UCLA's done a nice job of avoiding those Morgana roots so far. Only one, I believe, really going off onto them. As the junglers have been pretty quiet, especially Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix has seemed like he's just been doing his farm up there.
He'll pick up his blue buff here and probably move bot lane or mid.
UCLA getting a bit aggressive here. First time we see their lane a bit pushed up. Down there at the bottom.
Fiora playing this lane extremely well. Braum getting caught out here with 4 members bot.
Yeah.
Picking up another kill for Butler.
Nice, as that will go to Renegade Mac. A nice little play there, just getting pressure down their bot.
Very successful roam from mid, and jungle was there to help just in case.
Yep.
Here he is again. Ryze still not.
Nice.
He doesn't have flash up, but he does have ult. Flash will be up momentarily.
And they're gonna end up getting the kill on the Ryze.
His flash just now coming up.
Yeah. Didn't have time to use it really, and we another kill for Butler as we come up to that 3-0 lead. Renegade Mac just
2 kills on this Ryze with his flash down is extremely well playing with the advantages here.
Yeah, and Renegade Mac, he just seems to be playing with more confidence, honestly.
Here they're going to go for the dragon. Looks like they should be able to 3-man this with Jin holding bot lane. But Kha'Zix is mid lane. They see him there.
Yes.
It looks like they're... It would be smart of them just to give this up.
Yeah, I don't believe UCLA is doing anything about it. Yep, they'll take that. Ocean Drake coming out there for Butler. They now have about 1,000 gold lead, 3 kills.
Yes.
And as we love to do
like
is...
that Q right there, he shouldn't have wasted mana. That was just a waste of mana.
Yeah.
Olaf here. He just needs to run.
But he's gonna try to go for the fight. Yeah, Braum's gonna come in.
It's a 1v3 with the Swain.
He flashes over the wall, but Kha'Zix also flashes.
1v3 with the Swain. He might be able to pick up the Kha'Zix kill.
Yeah, we'll see if he tries. Nope, he gets rooted. He gets 1 kill, but he ends up falling in the end. So that's a 2-for-1 for UCLA.
Olaf getting caught out there causes both Olaf and Swain to die, but they do manage to pick up a counter kill with the Kha'Zix.
Yep.
The only unfortunate part of, well, another unfortunate part of that is that Ryze does pick up the double buffs from that.
Yeah.
Making this mid lane significantly harder because both Renegade Max sums are down to Ryze's flash TP.
Yeah, so Ryze will have a little bit of an advantage here until Renegade Mac gets those cooldowns back up. And he'll have those buffs for a bit as well. And that's pretty good for Ryze because Ryze was down 2 kills in that lane. It seemed like things were looking bad for him, but that Olaf getting caught out helps him out a lot.
Yeah, just watching this Darius play, it's sloppy, man.
Oh yeah.
Getting really aggressive. Here comes the curtain call.
Oh, a nice curtain call here as they'll get the stun in. We'll see if he's able to do
this is the last
damage.
one. Kai'Sa ulting in to get the Morgana. She will pick it up.
Yeah.
Swain coming down, but they see him there.
And
Kha'Zix's still there. Not wise.
oh boy, and yeah, he's gonna get caught out. Very bad.
Swain does not have ult here.
Yeah, he's gonna
go down as
away,
well.
And he's also gonna go down. Yeah,
there goes that early game lead.
Yep, early game lead completely gone as Butler sort of says, "Here you go, UCLA. Here's 3 kills for you." Yeah.
Yeah.
You usually want to like fight the other team as a team yourself instead of just going in like 1 by 1, like gauntlet style.
Yep. See, the Darius in the top lane, the microplay, significant differences here.
Yeah, 30
when the
CS.
When the Fiora's just running at him, he doesn't, instead of like hitting him back, he just walks away.
30 CS
down 30 CS
that's
at
just...
11 minutes.
And the turret was just destroyed here in bot lane. So first turret going over to UCLA.
First turret again going to UCLA, yeah.
A huge shift. Butler had a really nice early game going, and then that whole fight right there just ended it. Completely turns it around. A 3K goal lead for UCLA now. What's the bottom lane? I guess has sort of redeeming quality. They've got a bit of a CS lead, but
Sort
overall,
of.
Butler's just
That's not going to be able to do enough, especially with the Kaisa finishing her first item.
Yep, and we know how powerful that Kaisa is from how much you've been talking about it.
Yeah, so she'll most likely be wanting to go for attack speed here. After that, because Kaisa's another unique champion where the different types of items you build, her item pool is extremely versatile because the different types of items you build grant you different upgrades for your abilities, like Kha'Zix.
Yeah.
So with attack speed, she'll be able to do different things than if she built like ability power or something like that. Kha'Zix moving up top here, they do see him.
Yeah. So they'll back.
They're
going to
be able to take another turret here.
Yeah, they're
just
the
the macro play in terms of being able to move our team around is just better for UCLA here. Curtain call again coming out. All 4 shots hit onto the Kha'Zix.
Nice, and
very nice.
Really
the
good.
TP coming in for Fiora.
And another kill
might be able to
onto
clean
the
up
Kaisa, a nice Swain ult as
Rise
well.
might be able to pick up a couple more kills here.
Yeah, oh, nice. Kicks on the Braum. The Rise is super low. He's going to have to get away from this turret.
Gonna have to ult out. They'll be able to pick up this turret instead of UCLA.
Yeah, a real teeter-totter of a match going on here as Butler.
Yeah.
With that curtain
mid turret going down though, however, to Fiora.
But that curtain
Darius
call, wow.
might be able to pick up this bottom turret. I'm not sure though, because Fiora and Kha'Zix are coming down.
Yep,
it doesn't look like he's gonna. It looks like Darius might just die to this.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way he gets out of here, really, unless he heads
no,
now.
He's just gonna die.
He's tanking the turret. He's not.
He's gonna give up
down.
his life for
a
Rift Herald here.
Yeah.
Not the worst. Definitely they did get something for his death, so it's good. They are gonna get this Cloud Drake. Not the worst loss here.
Yeah, Cloud Drake did get a little bit of a buff a couple patches ago, right?
Yeah, so it does give it a little more move speed now.
But UCLA still has the gold advantage despite a nice little fight win by Butler. They've got about 2k gold.
They are up 1 turret. In terms of dragons, I believe we have a very slight advantage because Cloud Drake is a little bit worse than the other ones.
Yep. UCLA's got wards all over that bottom jungle.
Yeah, so many wards coming out. We just have, our vision is terrible. We have no vision.
We have one ward, 2, 3 wards on the field, or 4. But they're all in very awkward places. Lots of pressure coming up here on the top. It's looking like Butler's going to have Morgana and Olaf come up to try to stop this turret from coming down.
The Darius using Q to farm kind of tilts me.
Man has just been very upset about this the entire time.
It's sloppy.
Yeah, it is. We see it in the score. We see the CS lead is still 30. Still super
the Fiora
high.
picking up 2 1.5 items here with the Triforce and Tiamat to Darius's half an item.
Yeah. So that's a huge
I'm gonna
lead.
see how much gold they have here. Darius is sitting on 800 gold, so he's not gonna be able to buy much when he goes back.
Yeah. Yeah, the gold lead is 2,000
He didn't buy
gold.
anything.
They're going to be able to pressure the Rise and get a kill on him, however. Kha'Zix is hiding out here, trying to protect this turret, but they're going to use Rift Herald and take down this turret easily.
Pick up another kill here on the Kha'Zix. Very good. They might even be able to get 2 turrets here. Fiora walking up right behind them. Not sure
away from this.
What Fiora might be doing here, they just pick up a second turret for free here.
Yeah, Fiora's kind of just hanging out in the middle there.
It looks like they didn't want to capitalize, or they didn't want to flank with their bot lane and Fiora.
Yeah. UCLA did pick up top turret there. So turrets are still like, even, 3-3.
Darius using his pull on minions there.
Just
like, they're gonna get away.
Down, but yeah, just a lot of criticizing things Darius played so far from us.
Butler should be able to keep up this lead. I would hope.
We have a gold lead now.
We do now have a gold lead for the first time after UCLA stomped us in that bot lane.
I like it. And Renegade Max Swain coming out with the most kills on our team so far. 5.
Baron should be coming up in a few minutes.
UCLA.
In terms of objectives on the map, it's just towers. We're 3 to 4 turrets. This is the closest game we've seen in a while.
It's been super back and forth.
We got kind of smashed last game. Kha'Zix taking away our red buff here.
Yeah.
Again, we have no wards in our jungle. We have a few aggressive wards in the river and towards their jungle. But other than that, not a whole lot.
UCLA has consistently just had wards all over this map. It's been crazy. They've been very good at vision. Butler, throughout the season, vision hasn't been their strong point, really. I think we often are talking about how they need to have more vision. And this is another one of those situations, especially around Baron, which is going to come up in about a minute here. Just a little bit more, but it seems like they're going to head over towards Baron to fish out some
So
more.
Baron's coming up here in a minute. Fiora pushing top, or pushing bottom very hard. And then Rise is setting up that top wave to push towards us as well. She might take that bottom turret if Darius doesn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, it's looking like she might.
Kha'Zix getting caught out here.
Oh, Kha'Zix once again getting caught out. The Kha'Zix has been very, very quiet for UCLA, I feel like, this game.
Fiora moving up again. Looks like we're slowly moving towards Baron. I would not, well, because it's not going to be up for another 20 seconds, if it were up now would have been a perfect time to take Baron.
Oh yeah, that would have been a nice little sneaky play there by Butler. It is up in 10 seconds though, so UCLA is going to be able to rotate a little bit right now.
Darius?
Darius?
The Morgana? The Morgana being able to take out the Kha'Zix here. Braum getting caught out.
Oh boy. Will they be able to do enough damage as that shield goes down? He'll flash out and looks like he'll survive.
Looks like Braum's gonna get taken down here.
Yep.
Kha'Zix having to pop his ultimate to get away.
Yeah,
or no, not his ultimate. Fiora moving up, getting caught by the Darius. She's gonna kill this Darius if he's not able to get away.
Yeah. He does have to flash, but
does so
Fiora
much.
also flash. And lots of damage being done here.
Yeah,
Tries to
Fiora,
save himself under turret, but he's
so
gonna
much
end up
damage.
dying. Yeah.
The Darius not fighting back at all.
Well, that's
That
happening,
might
but
be
we're sticking
Baron
Baron.
for us though.
Yeah.
Looks like they're gonna try to trade for Cloud Drake. Not quite worth it.
No.
We're gonna pick up Baron here.
Yep. Nice Baron there for Butler.
We trade Darius's life for Baron on
Yeah.
4 members of our team, but we also lose bottom tower.
Yeah,
So
we
I'm
did
not
lose-
sure. We're slowly losing map pressure again.
Yes, we are.
The Darius, it's not doing a whole lot.
No, the Darius isn't doing too much at all. Like you're saying, not doing it too well at CSing. He's down so much now. Oh my goodness.
Almost. I mean, it's over. It's 60 plus.
Yeah, it's around. Yeah, it's almost at 70. I think that's insane. That's not good.
Not good. In terms of other lanes, Jin's just down a tiny bit. Morgana getting caught out a little bit here. That double root there again, saving Morgana.
Double root. That's very nice.
The Q plus the very long-range Jin root.
Yeah, it's nice to. We talked mainly about that being used offensively, but it can be used defensively as well. Able to escape if you're able to get both stuns off, so that's nice.
So, yeah, moving around the map here, I'm hoping that Butler will be able to use that Baron buff to their advantage, because they don't seem to be grouping a whole lot just yet. UCLA doing a 3-1 split here. Fiora moving down towards Olaf, setting up a little bit of vision.
Yes.
If Butler can get a pick off onto maybe Kha'Zix or Kai'Sa, it would be incredible for their ability to win here.
Yeah, it's all about using those root stun abilities right here to get a nice little pick.
Yep.
Morgana's been hitting those roots pretty often lately, so we'll see if she can do it again.
So Darius has TP, and they have the TP ward set up. He should be coming in right now.
He won't
He should be coming. Yeah, here he comes.
Yep, here he comes as the Swain ult comes out. Tons of damage being done there by that ult. He's going to end up killing Braum because of it, and Kai'Sa as well.
Very nice.
Down goes
3-for-0
Fiora.
right now. Jin picking up the 4th kill here.
Nice. 4 kills coming out for Butler.
4-for-0 here. Very, very clean team fighting on our
They're
part.
Turret. They're going to get
Swain doing so much damage that game, or that fight.
Oh, yeah.
I would not be surprised if Swain has the highest damage. Darius taking
Lots of turret
power
damage.
shots, picking up another Rise kill.
Yeah.
They should be moving out here for a reset.
Yeah, it's looking like they're not doing
their
that
team's
quite
coming
yet.
up in a few seconds. Fiora's up
Braum
in
will
5.
go down. They're
gonna try to
getting
finish.
kills. Yeah, they are trying to finish. They're very low right now as Kai'Sa comes in. Gets 1 kill, but they end up killing Kai'Sa right away. In comes the Kha'Zix. Down
Fiora.
goes Olaf. Let's see if they can get
just
this
the
turret.
Fiora for
They
another
do get
12
the turret. Yeah, they're gonna go for the Nexus here.
This will be game here.
Yeah, looking like they get the ace, and this is gonna be game for Butler.
The Mastery level 4 from Renegade Mac on the Swain. Just telling the other team, hey, I play Swain, but I'm not very good.
You just lost to a guy who plays Swain but isn't very good at it.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
A nice win
I'm
there
going to
for
look
Butler.
at the damage charts here. I would not be surprised if Swain just does exponentially more damage than the other team. Or than other team members. 24-minute game.
Yeah.
24 minutes and 27 seconds. Swain dealing nearly actually doubling, almost tripling Kai'Sa's damage,
Oh my
doubling
goodness.
Rise's damage, over double Kha'Zix's damage. He just he does.
Yeah.
He did damage equivalent to Rise plus another member of their carries.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
he did more damage than Rise, Kai'Sa, and Braum combined.
I think we know who UCLA is going to be banning.
Yeah, banning
next
in this game. This is going to be a much tougher fight for Butler because we are switching again. They're going to have first pick, and I guarantee you a Swain ban's coming out.
Oh, guaranteed, because that was the sole reason we won that game, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but a really good game. Butler ties it up. We get the game 3. We always love these game 3s. We get them pretty often. It's looking like
yeah. So this game 3 is going to be the toughest game so far.
Definitely, because we've shown our hand. UCLA now knows what we do, and it's easy to play around because you can just ban Swain or even pick him first because you have first pick. So. The ball's in UCLA's court now as far as the Swain game goes. So, here's a question: what does Butler, knowing that UCLA can pick Swain first, does Butler ban Swain?
I would wait and see if they make the mistake of banning him. Because there is the chance that they ban him in the first 3 bans. But because we have the last ban in the first round of banning, we should save that for that exact ban. Because there is the chance that they don't ban it. Or that they do ban it. And then it saves us a ban.
Yeah. Okay.
But
yeah, I'm now
UCLA
looking...
is not a dumb team. They might very well just outright ban him.
They're banning Swain.
Yeah. I'm now looking at Thick's status on League of Legends, and it is Darius main. I guess he's a Darius main now.
But I have information that Luke, our mid laner, will ban Swain.
Oh.
But again, they shouldn't until the 3rd ban.
They're banning last.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, that's a smart idea. Are they watching us? Are they listening?
They don't
to
want to
us?
have. If I were Butler, I wouldn't want to play against Swain at all, ever.
Yeah.
So it should be in the first round, because they might just first pick it again.
All right, Luke wants 2 minutes. Do you want to take a quick intermission? We could intermission it up.
Yes.
All right, guys, we'll be back in 2 minutes for draft game number 3. Welcome back.
And we're in draft.
In draft right away. Butler versus UCLA. This is game number 3. Winner goes to the round of 32. Olaf ban coming out for UCLA. That has been the only thing.
That's kind of funny.
It's been the only thing our junglers played so far.
It's the only thing we've seen so far today. But I know he plays more. Just put him on Jarvan.
Yeah. And no, his Olaf hasn't been like
it's not even that good.
It's not even bannable. It's
decent.
not like
it works. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. It's not like, oh my god.
I think they
kind of
just want to see him pushed onto something else. Maybe something more uncomfortable.
I do like that Morgana.
The Morgana ban is good for their team because that was so crucial.
Yeah. That was really good for us last game.
Another just consistent bans for us here with the Janna ban coming out. Janna is a strong support right now.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, so if they don't ban Swain here, we want to ban Swain here.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're playing against it.
Yeah, we don't want to play against Swain. We know we love that Swain, but there's no doubt UCLA is going to pick the Swain. They have first pick. So,
so they have first pick. There's no doubt that if we don't ban Swain here, they're picking a Swain.
Yeah, because they can't. First of all, they did really well with the Swain, and they can't let us have the Swain because we did better with the Swain. So, Swain gone. No
banning
Swain
here. I want to see. I don't want to see the Orianna. I want to see Vigar. I want to see an assassin mid. I don't know. I want to see something else than Orianna because the positioning just wasn't good enough, and especially with the fact that they just picked up a Camille.
Yep, that Camille that we banned the first 2 games.
Picking up the Orianna.
Yeah.
Despite
what you said.
We should be very careful with our positioning. This Camille is going to be able to just hop right on top of him and lock him down immediately.
Yes.
Sejuani coming out for our jungle. Jungle on our team, I would not be surprised with a Zach pick.
I'm never surprised by a Zach pick by our team.
Yeah, never surprised with a Zach pick. Jarvan pick would not be awful, though it wouldn't be great.
They did take the Syndra mid once again.
Maokai picking up for the top lane.
How's the Maokai Camille matchup?
I'm not sure if I've ever seen that matchup before.
It's a first.
I would assume, it would be a first. I would assume, sorry, the Camille would be able to potentially kill the Maokai, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Maokai's definitely not killing Camille.
Oh yeah.
In any situation ever.
Maokai's not killing anything ever.
Ever. He's a tree.
He's a tree. He's not here to kill.
The Ezreal ban expected.
Ban.
Caitlyn ban again. Tristana coming out.
So a bunch of AD carry bans again.
I wouldn't be surprised with a Varus or Jin again.
So looks like our jungle will not be Jarvan. As they ban that out, they know Master Gamer loves to play that Jarvan.
Yeah, so that kind of forces us onto... Zach actually is not that great anymore. He is still run-of-the-mill, like, Warwick pick. Interesting. Again, another aggressive jungler.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, down in the ranks I'm playing at, Warwick is very overpowered.
Yeah, Warwick is the number 1 jungler in Gold and below.
Yes.
Like, he's good. He's good at every rank, but he's, like, number 1. Just super good.
Vayne.
But you have to be able to play him.
Yeah.
Vayne, really good pickup for them because we are very tanky with the Warwick, Maokai, and Braum.
Yeah.
And Alistar, who they have a really strong team fight.
All right. Who do we take AD carry wise? The boss has been able to, or Gucci Black's been able to play lots of champions. Who you thinking? Varus.
I like it. It's good against Vayne Ellie. It's not great. In terms of the new patch, Varus, Ginsu's got nerfed. It didn't get super nerfed. They changed it how it worked a little bit, which was Varus's primary item. That's the item that you just rush on Varus. It's like the second he gets it, he's god tier.
Yeah.
But they changed it a little bit, and I guess what I've been hearing is that you don't get that as first item anymore. You get something else. But I could be misinformed. I haven't played the new Varus with the new items.
It'll be
we'll just have to see how Gucci Black plays it.
Yeah, we'll see what he builds
into this game. another, I guess the Thick Daddy Flex, their support here,
Yeah.
likes to be aggressive with the Ignite. To boss our support Braum, consistent with the exhaust again.
Yeah. Let's see.
And then here we see the same exact matchup as game 1 with the Orianna Syndra.
Yeah.
Barrier heal.
Yeah, that matchup. It was like
those have not changed at all since the first game.
The mid fight in first game was kind of a real stalemate. It wasn't too one-sided. It was mainly the bottom lane that was dominating for them, as well as the Swain, of course.
Yep.
No Swain. Should be interesting to see a game with no Swain here.
Yeah, I mean, it was a necessary ban. If we didn't ban Swain, they were going to pick it, and we would have lost for sure for that.
Yeah. I like the mind games being pulled out by both teams. All right.
This should be a run-of-the-mill, just normal game. We need to capitalize on the mid to late game because we have Orianna Varus. Warwick is a more early to mid game champion here.
Yeah.
He should be. I haven't seen him play Warwick, so he should be.
I want to see some more ganks.
Yeah, I want to see influential, like, just solid, clean ganks.
Yeah, which is something we haven't seen. Have we seen
lacked,
a clean gank today?
It's sloppy. It's a little sloppy. We have seen a few where we would go in and then get a summoner or two, and then like last game where we capitalized on the fact that Ryze didn't have flash twice. We managed to kill him twice from that.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
If we can do that with Warwick, it would be great for us.
Yeah. And that Warwick ult, I want to see that used to get the other team out of position, get a nice pick off. We'll see if I kind of recall seeing Master Gamer Live play Warwick and missing some ultimates. Do you remember that?
I'm not sure. I wouldn't doubt it.
I think he has played Warwick once, and I'm pretty sure he missed a couple ults.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
So here we are going into the game. We're loading in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nothing spectacular in terms of picks on both sides.
Yeah.
Warwick's just a little new. Haven't seen it a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really know what to expect from the other team.
They do have the Moo Cow Alistair skin, so
the best skin in the game.
That could
debatably
be an automatic win for them. I'm not sure. We'll see.
Probably. You know, we might as well surrender right now.
Yep, forfeit.
Sejuani, Aftershock, Camille, Comment. Nothing weird. Just this is a very typical, just straightforward game, I feel.
Yeah. So, are you getting this pause as well? Are you in yet?
Not in yet.
All right. It says the game has been paused. It sounded like someone disconnected.
Oof.
3 seconds into the game. So, you never know with this Ross Wi-Fi.
Yep. So we're in. Oh, it looks like the other team bug splatted.
Oh. Okay.
UCLA, we have top bug splat.
That happens to me often. I often get bug splatted.
Yeah, I get a lot of bug splats, but then nothing actually comes of it. Like, it tells me I get the error, but like the game didn't crash or anything like that, you know?
Yeah.
And then I fill out the little info thing. I don't think it helps.
You fill it out just like
not really, more just like a game attempted to crash on me, and then I send it.
It'd be funny if you did like you filled out the full like a full paragraph like explaining everything that happened.
I send them every unnecessary detail.
You're like, it was this exact time my computer was running.
It was a cold winter evening.
Cold winter evening.
I was briskly typing away on my keyboard.
I was eating food. I had
and
just
then
cooked.
a bug splat appeared on my screen.
Any of these things could have caused it.
I like our team play being able to move as a group at the beginning of games. It's interesting though, no 5-point starts. We haven't seen any of those yet. But in terms of being able to defend against invades, this is the third game in a row that we've seen both sides starting blue, which means they're just, I mean, either they're reading each other very well, or they're just not looking to fight jungle. Because usually what happens is if you start, or well, actually it's the opposite, because when you jungle, you want to start on the side. If your goal is to fight or counter gank the other jungler, you want to start on the opposite side that or you want to start on the same side as they do.
Yeah.
So like, both junglers starting on the bottom side means they're both going to finish on the top side, which means there's a chance that they're either going to, that there's a higher chance of them meeting in terms of like river or top or mid ganks.
Yeah. Should be interesting. We haven't seen too many jungle invades either. Would be interesting to see one of those.
I'm surprised that didn't happen a whole lot with the Kazakhs.
Yeah.
Vayne. Vayne is such a good champion against this team because we are tanky. In terms of the Maokai-Camille matchup, I'm just going to say it now, it's probably not going to go too well for Maokai.
No.
I don't think the Camille, I'm not sure if the Camille is going to be able to kill her, or Maokai, but otherwise it's just going to be him farming under and losing CS.
Yeah. Well, he's doing well CS-wise so far. He was a lot more comfortable on Maokai getting CS than he was Darius, where he just absolutely collapsed at one point. But the Maokai, he was staying even CS probably the entire game. If you don't know, the reason we focus on our top laner CS so much is that's the main place he has trouble with. He's able to stay alive. He's not getting stupid deaths or anything. It's CS.
Syndra poking mid a little bit with Q here. Lane's doing okay. Nothing exciting happening yet.
Nope. A normal League of Legends start to the game. Just a little farming going on.
Cloud Drake is first. Boring, but it happens.
Yeah. Sejuani was up in top lane for a bit, but
Warwick's gonna get spotted out here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to pick up the
back.
stealth.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to get.
Maokai's out of mana, and they did pull, or they did force her flash.
Yeah.
Which is surprising because I'm not quite sure if that flash is even necessary.
She was
just because Maokai's never gonna kill her solo.
Yeah.
And a whole lot of attention usually isn't paid to top lane. So unless the Warwick comes top expecting a kill,
she was
Varus having flash here.
Flash forced out. Varus flash also forced out for Braun. Braun is very, very low right now, but he's gonna be able to survive going under that turret. Nice little gank coming out.
Super low there.
Yeah, luckily able to survive.
Our bot lane having to burn all 4 summoners.
Yeah. So really good gank coming out.
They only burned the Sejuani flash and ignite.
Yeah, really good gank coming out there from Sejuani.
Sejuani's still sitting there bot lane.
Putting a little pressure. They do know she's
Warwick's
there.
there.
There's a ward. Warwick's gonna be there. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna try to catch her out. We'll see if they'll be able to kill her here. Lots of damage being done, but they're just going to force her out of their jungle.
Not quite enough damage to be able to take her down yet.
Yep.
The poke coming into the mid lane again. Braum back in lane. They should be a little wary, but Warwick is coming in. They see him. He doesn't have ult. His only ability is to just run in.
Yeah, all he did was ward their little patch over there. That's all he really did. Put some pressure on him, made him back up a little bit. As far as mid lane goes, we see that stalemate in this matchup again, really. They're kind of really even. No action really happening. Nice amount of poke coming out from our Vayne here. Our Varus under the lane. A little bit of a trade. Maokai falling a little flat in CS here.
Down 10 already.
He is getting a little bit of lane pressure though for the first time.
Yeah. I'm a little worried for our bot lane here because Sejuani is coming back down. We do have Tribush warded.
Yep, we got that Tribush warded, so we'll know when Sejuani comes if she comes that way.
Her red is up. Warwick is in base. He should be, yeah, so he's gonna head to blue, and then I'm not sure if he rushes level 6 farming, he might be able to just take the Cloud Drake for free.
Yeah.
If they see Sejuani, say topside or mid, he could take the Cloud Drake for free and then just move it straight onto the next dragon, and then that's a free objective.
Yeah. Well, it's looking like he's gonna give blue buff over to Renegade Mac. Yep, it gives it. Nice jungler. Pretty kind of him.
So he should be level 6 soon. I would assume after he clears red and potentially golems.
That's when the Warwick ganks get good with that level 6.
Hopefully, if you don't miss.
Yeah. And it can be an easy thing to dodge. So it'll be cool to see if you can hit some. Both junglers up top. It's looking like they're gonna go in
Orianna
on
getting
Orianna here.
by the
Lots of damage
to
in
flash
here.
that because it
Yeah.
is Camille
Yep, Camille able to get first blood over there on
locking
Renegade
you
Mac.
into the cage there.
Yeah, that Camille ult will do it to you. As a little bit of poke coming out onto Maokai, but nowhere enough to kill him.
Yeah,
obviously.
so in terms of carries on UCLA's team, they have a lot. They have Camille, Vayne, and Syndra, all late game hyper carries.
Yep, and they do. It's been a real slow moving game. We're at about 9 minutes. First blood just happened. The lead's not too significant for UCLA. It's just been a bunch of farming for both teams so far. The top lane matchup is the biggest difference right now, though. If you take a look at the CS, it's 79 to 49. As Thick's CSing issues once again the main focus.
Yeah, so Warwick just clearing again. He is 6 now. So hopefully we'll see some sort of aggressive gank. And as I said earlier, that Camille gank top lane didn't really do anything because you burned flash, but what did you get from that? That's it.
Yeah, nothing really. His ganks have been easily spotted out. Is he going for Drake right now, Cloud Drake?
Nope.
Okay, he's just getting the old
Scuttle. Yeah, so he could 100% take Drake right now, but he should be going bot lane. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so he should be staying bot lane because the Sejuani is waiting there. She has ultimate, and here they are looking for a pick.
Yeah, UCLA does not know Warwick's
see
there.
her. They don't see Sejuani in that bush.
And they don't see Warwick.
They know there's a ward, but they don't see that Sejuani's there.
We'll see if anything happens here. Both teams sort of just waiting for the other team.
This will go very...
Alistair will be the one to engage the root down
No
onto
Warwick
Varus.
coming out just yet.
Yeah, lots of damage being done to Varus.
There's
Everyone
the
is
Warwick
here for Butler as the TP comes in. And 2 kills.
Cleaning
Will they be able to get the 3rd?
up.
Yep, a nice cleanup as
0
everyone.
for 4. Very clean on Butler's team.
Oh yeah, and they barely even got any damage done to him.
I actually really liked the Warwick holding onto his ultimate until the TPs came down, and then just immediately ulting once this team fight started getting big.
Yeah,
that'll be first time where Butler takes first turret.
Yeah, really good.
And then that'll be free Cloud Drake, and then bot lane should swap with top, and we'll be putting more pressure towards the Rift Herald. Just in general, great power move from Butler's team. UCLA coming in, potentially...
They won't steal it. Lots of damage being done to Warwick.
Sejuani having to flash over that.
Yeah, and Butler's just going to back out.
Again, slow.
Methodical. And we...
yeah.
Ooh, nope. We'll get back.
Not quite.
Yeah. But I also want to point out Butler was able to focus down enemies very well in that team fight. It seemed like they were all just going for one champion at a time.
The Varus ult being able to hook many people definitely helped in that fight. And then the Braum ultimate, of course.
Yes.
We just have very good CC in terms of group and single target.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have a whole lot. Well, they have a lot, but not as much as us.
It's looking like, yeah, we're doing the classic switcheroo. Maokai down low on the bottom now, and we move our bottom to top lane. Yep,
yeah, so the pressure should be moving more towards top lane, Herald, and mid. Orianna having to use Flash to get away from Camille there.
Yeah,
Camille does do a lot of damage if she gets on top of you.
Yeah.
The Varus.
Got that.
So he did rush, Varus did rush Ginsu's first. And once he does get that item, he has a lot more damage.
Okay. Yeah, he melted Alistair there. And that Camille has so much movement abilities. Holy, she just went from one place to the other super fast. Forced that flash out of Orianna.
Not a whole lot happening here.
No.
I'm not sure if they... Some joke coming out. Wasting time. Sejuani coming up, she's spotted out by the ward. They know... Oh, just in range of the pink ward.
Yep.
Maokai still bot. He doesn't have TP just yet. Camille TP on the same exact timer. So this pressure up top should be continuous. Varus maybe backing? No? I don't even know anymore.
Yeah. They're playing us, man. They're playing us. Yeah.
The same ward. I feel like they learned that there's a pink ward there.
Yeah.
They keep clearing it.
Guess they haven't. Just lots of stalemates going on right now. Nothing too much happening. This has been the entire game really slow, methodical. Butler's got that one team fight win that's got them
putting them up 2k gold. Yeah.
Yeah, 2k gold lead.
Give them first turret. We have first dragon. Next Drake is
Sejuani being pointed out here. She was in our jungle.
Ocean Drake. Sejuani getting caught out a little bit here.
Yeah.
Orianna getting blown up by the Syndra ult.
Yeah, and now Warwick's going to be 1v3 here. He does end up getting a kill, and Butler comes in to help him out.
Warwick.
But he's real low. He is able to
it's going to go south for Butler.
Yeah, and now it's not looking good. As Varus falls.
Maokai just didn't have TP up yet, and Camille was just mid lane. So it was a 5v4.
Yeah, and he's not going to be able to do enough damage to even try to
That'll be
get this
mid
trade.
Yeah, that'll be mid tower for them.
Yeah, that fight was just very interesting. It seemed like we thought we picked their Sejuani out.
And then they just collapsed on top of us with the Camille. Syndra just blew up the Orianna. Not even getting the kill, but
just
taking her health extremely low from full health.
Oh yeah, and Renegade Mac has a lot less impact on the Orianna than he did on the Swain. You can see he's a lot less comfortable with carrying on Orianna. But our Warwick was doing a lot of damage that fight. Our Varus was able to get a couple because we still have the lead in kills, and we still have a very, very slight gold lead. So UCLA evening us out a little bit after that fight, though.
Our wards are placed a little more defensively around the Baron pit.
Yep.
Top lane turret doesn't seem to be going down anytime soon. Vayne and Varus, fairly equal. Again, the Syndra ultimate on that Orianna.
Syndra doing tons of poke damage too.
Single target just does a ton of damage.
Yep. We're getting some wards around Dragon, which is going to spawn in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, so that'll be an Ocean Drake, which isn't detrimental for either team to lose it, but it will be gold. Herald actually would be worth way more than that Ocean Drake, and it doesn't seem like a whole lot of Butler members are here to contest 4 people on Herald.
3 coming in. Let's see if they do anything. No, it's
looks like they're just gonna give it up.
Yep.
Which means they should be moving towards Dragon, because it just came up.
Yep, no one is. Just the Maokai is sort of heading towards that area, but they've got everyone up top, really. It's looking like UCLA is going to start moving towards Dragon.
Yeah, so they're just doing a clean sweep of objectives here if they're going to get this. Maokai getting caught out.
Yeah, he'll end up using ult to root the team members of UCLA, but UCLA is looking like they're going to be able to get this Drake if they try for it.
If they give up Drake, they better get top turret, but it looks like Camille missed her E.
Lots of damage being done to
will go down
to
Camille.
And
they're just going to give up Drake again.
Butler with some very weird positioning around this map right now. It just seems
not
like
able to get both Herald and Drake, and then Grom getting killed by the Camille.
Yeah, UCLA just had some very nice positioning and a nice steal onto that blue buff as well. UCLA is pushing up very well.
Butler's gold lead has disappeared.
Yep. Maokai tries to go in. Very low Syndra right now. He'll get
Warwick picking up the kill
ulted,
there.
And that'll be a nice kill there for Butler to try to rebound. That was good. UCLA was being super aggressive. Butler had all their members up that entire time. They needed to be able to pick off UCLA while they were being aggressive.
Someone needs to meet Camille here in the mid lane. And then Varus is by himself up top.
Yeah, Camille. I think Camille's at level 13, which is
So here comes Camille towards Varus top lane. Varus should be getting out of there.
As Varus does. It's looking like Butler's just kind of backing off right now, getting some items maybe.
Rift Herald has not been used yet. It's at a little bit less than half time left. I would assume it is on. Oh, they pop it at bot lane.
Okay.
I was just about to say.
It's looking like
they'll pick up the bot lane tower.
Take that turret easily. No one on Butler near it.
So now we are down 2 turrets.
Yep, it's looking like Butler's trying to set up around.
We try to set up around Baron, but we have 2 members bot lane.
Yeah, focusing down Rift Herald.
And
Warwick's gonna get picked off here.
On top of Warwick.
Yeah, Warwick's just gonna easily fall here. Yep, Warwick trying to get that scuttle and gets
Scuttle,
punished.
not worth your life.
Nope, definitely not. And now UCLA is going to have a nice vision advantage around Baron as well. Overall, just poor positioning for Master Gamer Live there on the Warwick. Yeah. As UCLA's gold lead grows a little bit more. Butler's just hanging out around Baron in case UCLA does try for it.
Maokai's TP is up.
Alright, let's see if Butler's able to get some good
They're able
damage
to
on
pull him off
Alistar's.
with Baron.
Yeah, Alistar was real
without
low there.
blowing the TP.
Nice play by Butler.
Maokai is knocking on the door of that bot turret.
Yeah, so UCLA
Camille has to come down. No, he won't be able to get that.
No, not doing enough damage, so he won't be able to do that. We're clearing out the wards.
Not sure how. I'm not sure how long his ultimate cooldown is. It doesn't look actually to be that long. That bar's going down real quick.
Yeah.
Maybe get some free damage off from this mid turret, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to get it. Maokai recalling here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we'll be able to get it there. As UCLA is right there to defend their turrets. Real even, sort of slow match here. This is getting intense, honestly. I don't know which way it's going to go at this point.
Slight advantage towards UCLA with team fighting and the late game carries.
Yeah.
If we can get a good pick onto one of the carries, it would be an easy win team fight wise. Otherwise, if we were to go in front to back, both teams, they just have more damage than us.
Okay.
And here we have the pick trying for a pick onto Warwick, not working.
Yep, just not working out. Too much support coming out there for Warwick.
I would be very excited to see a potential Warwick ult into a Orianna ult. That would be a sight to see.
A sight to see. Well, perhaps they will do it for us. We haven't seen too much of that.
The Baron
Warwick
dance
ult.
continues.
Yeah. As
they might start it up here because Orianna is coming from base.
Yeah, this would be a good time to
here
start.
They go. They're starting on it.
Yeah, they are starting it. Butler is heading towards it. They do have wards there. They know that they are starting.
I think they do see it. Yeah, they do know that. Here comes the TP.
Yeah.
To push him off.
Try to contest this here.
They're gonna collapse straight onto the Camille.
And Camille's gonna find out falling there. Brahm's gonna end up falling
front
as well
back,
as the front
Varus,
line.
Back, very
Lots
good.
of Varus damage coming out as he's
Flash
no one is focusing at all.
The Syndra from the Maokai. That should be Baron.
That should be Baron for Butler. A nice team fight.
Very nice play from Butler, reacting to the UCLA picking on the Baron.
Yeah. I don't.
Very good. That'll put us into the lead.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that decision to go for Baron by UCLA, and also our Varus was just in the back doing tons of damage.
Yeah. If they don't get onto him, the only thing they had to get onto Varus was Camille, and Camille got knocked out immediately in the Baron pit.
Yep. It's looking like we're gonna head towards Dragon, which
Infernal Drake as well, which will be great for us. I don't think they're gonna be able to contest this.
Alistar,
we have all 5.
Yeah, we have all 5. Yep. Nice and quick.
Picking up Baron and Infernal Drake, as well as I believe 3 kills.
The teeter-totter continues as we go back and forth.
Yeah, up 1k gold for Butler.
Butler now takes the lead.
We started with 1k gold lead, we lost it, and now we're back.
Yep, that's how it's been going. Really good team fight there by them.
This win will determine whether we take the win for the series.
This next fight, or
no, this game win.
Oh yes, so yeah, winner of this game wins it and moves on in the CSL playoffs. This is this is coming down to the wire. One of these next team fights could possibly be the CSL, the road to the round of 32. Not too many turrets down though, so it's going to take a bit longer for them to get into that base.
Yeah, so Maokai splitting isn't doing a whole lot just because he's not able to take turrets just as fast as Camille can. But he has to be there in order to. Like, Maokai moving mid right now, I'm not sure if that's wise. Just because they know Camille is top. And that's just going to push towards their turret.
They just got to have Maokai up there at least.
Camille's backing right now, so she'll be there for a 5-man team fight. Okay. They do have Baron, so they're just gonna siege this mid turret down, looking for a fight.
Yeah.
And if I were Butler, I'm not sure if I would take any fight that doesn't involve catching someone out.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, which is why they're kind of playing passively. They're kind of waiting for their minions, waiting to get a stun, something to get to single one of UCLA's team members out and get a nice kill. Camille is who they would like to focus most likely, so that Varus can have that poke in the back.
So they spot them out. At least that pink ward right there. They might be just backing, resetting a little bit. They got a turret. So Baron. Not sure how long Baron still has.
Yeah, should... Alright, so Maokai also backed. He just tried to push the lane a little bit, but Camille will be there to stop.
Varus extremely strong right now. Vayne still super strong if she got onto someone.
It's going to be a battle of the bottom laners, it seems like.
This Warwick is doing pretty well. The Sejuani, haven't seen a whole lot.
No. And Sejuani's usually more of a support type jungle, I guess.
Yeah, more utility.
Yeah.
Than the normal jungler. Warwick is gonna be more tanky, doing damage, not a whole lot of damage, but he'll just be up front, and essentially he's an ult bot. You just want to ult on top of someone who would otherwise kill your carries.
Yeah. Find those nice targets for that Warwick ult. That is the key to start off some team fights for Butler. So they'll kind of be just around this top river up here, doing some more vision checks, trying to get the best vision. As Butler's gold lead is almost at 3k here, about 2.5k. So
slowly.
Yep. We got some more turrets. It's even turret wise now.
We should, top and bot tower are both low.
Yeah.
So we will be picking those up eventually. And I honestly, if I were Butler, I'd move towards the top lane after this bot tower goes down, because that would open up the map significantly, being able to have all of the outer turrets down. Butler looking for a pick here on the Warwick. Or not Butler, UCLA.
And Warwick is all alone, but his teammates are coming. They're nearby. They're scaring
I think they know
off.
He's there. Yeah, he's sitting on a ward right now.
Yeah, so they know he's there. They're emoting in his face. They're like, "We know you're there, buddy."
Yeah.
Butler's gonna back out here. Won't be able to
not
take
able
that
to pick up
turret.
that bottom turret again. Maokai still pushing for that top. He might actually get it this time.
Yeah,
because
we'll
Camille clearing mid, and then we'll go top after that. They might just give it up.
Yeah. UCLA has been really good at defensively
Here
protecting these
goes
turrets
the
right
Camille trying to save that top turret. I'm not sure. It should go down by the time. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be down. So Butler, another turret down.
Dragon will be coming up in 45 seconds. It is a Cloud Drake, so not too important.
Okay. Baron will be in about a minute 15.
So Baron will be the biggest objective here for both teams. Because it is the second Baron, which is very, very strong. And it might determine who will keep the lead. Yeah. Whether Butler can keep this lead, or whether UCLA takes the lead again.
Yeah, this next... I'm wondering where this next team fight's going to take place. Both teams have been real conservative, not really looking for a team fight. We're at the 30-minute mark now. 18 total kills in this game. Butler with a 3K gold lead right now. Winner of this game, CSL, round of 32. On to the next round. We're in playoffs. Of course, Butler's basketball team, they were able to make it to the round of 32. Perhaps we can as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get further, you know? That's all that matters. I believe we are near Purdue in the bracket as well, so we could get vengeance.
Oriana really got to be careful here with the positioning. You do not want to get caught out as one of our only carries.
Nope. She kind of just plays passively, gets some poke out on Alistar. UCLA not being too aggressive towards the Oriana. Looks like we'll have another sort of standoff near Baron. This is kind of how the last team fight went as well. UCLA tried to go for Baron, and Butler was able to spot it out.
We might be seeing some Oriana Warwick play. Trying to clear out the vision to get... Butler has the upper hand here because we do have a better engage than them, unless the Camille can get a pick onto one of our carries with ult.
Yeah, that's looking like Camille's sort of flooding around, trying to do something.
Warwick popping his W, looking for a pick, not finding anything.
Nope. As UCLA smartly just backs away.
They'll have to wait a little bit for those cooldowns to be able to do that same thing again. They might be moving straight to Baron.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Nope, just clearing out some wards. They're gonna hide in this little bush.
They're gonna look for the death bush.
The old death bush.
They're going in here.
They're going in. Sejuani caught up.
Camille getting to the back line.
Yeah, Warwick is way back into there. Camille is all alone as she pops Zonia's and Warwick
weren't able to kill. Okay.
Sejuani goes down, and down goes Alistar, down goes Camille. This is a very back and forth fight as Braum goes down for Butler now.
The Vayne.
Vayne is doing tons of damage to Maokai, ends up killing the Maokai, and Oriana's not going to be able to go and get her.
Varus has to be really careful here.
Yeah, Varus.
So does Oriana. Syndra doesn't have ult.
Yeah, it was an even fight there. 3 for 3. Some huge damage dealers left for Butler.
They know Varus is there. They have to be Varus has to be really careful.
Renegade Max.
And it looks like he'll get out.
Yep, they will get out. So
that was it was a kind of sloppy fight for Butler because we had the Warwick going really deep.
Way deep.
He got, I'm not sure what happened. I think he got Alistar knocked back like way into the back. Either that or he missed his ultimate onto somebody.
Yeah. Definitely we'll have to look at that one again because he was just way deep. But alongside that, I guess, while he was deep, technically UCLA's Camille was very deep because she was fighting the remaining members of Butler while UCLA fought the Warwick. So it was kind of a trade in that matter, I guess, but it was a super interesting fight to see Warwick go all the way back when they should have just been either focusing on that Sejuani they picked out or
so the Warwick. Warwick ults. He tries to go right onto the Vayne. And Warwick ults and misses. Yeah. And then Vayne condemns him into the wall, just killing him.
Okay.
Which takes him out of the fight really early.
Yeah.
And then I thought we would have been able to get the Camille down way quicker, but she had stopwatch. She had stopwatch.
Oh, she had stopwatch. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big advantage.
That's definitely turned the tide of the battle a little bit. And now Camille has GA.
Yeah, so it's kind of
Vayne looking to finish QSS, which would completely negate Warwick's ult.
That would be huge.
They're going to start a Baron here. Butler is not in position to counterplay this.
Yeah, wow. They're going to have 3 members near it. That's
Maokai has TP.
Let's see if Maokai goes for it. They ward it. The TP coming in from Camille first, however. It's looking like UCLA is going to back off here. Camille goes into the back.
Camille.
Butler's going to jump onto Camille. She's going to get the resurrection. Reposition, get ready. Yep, they...
Take out the Sejuani.
Yep, Sejuani got out.
Super deep. He's so tanky, though. He's so tanky.
Not even going to matter how deep he goes.
Triple kill on Varus.
Varus, really good job there. And the diving that Camille, who was way out of position. And they'll get Baron here.
Securing the lead. Essentially, the Camille couldn't do enough damage, and the peel, the amount of peel for the Varus was just too much for the Camille to take down on carries. And then Sejuani couldn't cover up herself, getting out of the fight, and then we just cleaned up, killing the Alistar.
Really nice, and even when it was really nice repositioning when Camille was resurrecting.
Yep. Able to protect the carries. The Maokai, I'm loving the fact that the Maokai just dived straight into all four of them and knocked people back, and he's just so tanky right now.
And he can't die, and that's one of the huge parts of a tank. You see a tank in your face, and you're like, all right, everyone focus on the tank, and it's like, well, he's too tanky, we can't kill him.
Yeah.
And that was a huge distraction there by the Maokai. Let's see what lane. They're going to try to go for Dragon.
Off this, just another Dragon. Being able to... Cloud Drake, double Cloud Drake will help them be able to reposition around the map quicker.
Yeah.
They do have the Infernal Drake. I'm not sure if... Yeah, so next Drake will just be the Elder Dragon.
Yeah.
And they're going to reposition to take this bot tower. Sejuani... Almost really getting caught there by the Verisol.
Yeah, really close.
This bot tower is gone. The second the next wave comes in.
Yeah.
Warwick's looking for a pick, and Camille is top lane without TP.
Yeah. So Camille did come back, and Camille's going to help. The turret does go down. We'll see if they can get another one. If they're going to try to start a team fight, they catch out Sejuani to get a lot of damage down onto her.
And so we don't have Verisol here for peel.
No.
Just in case they engage on top of them. They have to be really careful about how much damage they take from poke from the Cinder.
We do get half that turret down so far.
Sejuani smiting the cannon minion just as another one rolls in.
That's what it's all about.
Sejuani going in.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to catch her out.
Destroyed. Absolutely blown up. Tower goes down. We're going to take inhibitor here.
Yeah.
And that should be moving towards mid turret.
I like how Butler has been playing this entire game. They've been playing nice and passive. They've been waiting for UCLA to make
nice
mistakes.
And slow, waiting for them to engage on them, and then completely obliterating their engage.
Yep. And like you said, that's what they want to do. Their team is less sort of, when it's 5v5, their team has the advantage over us. So, and that's going to be a nice ult. Camille's going to have to flash out there.
Warwick almost going down there.
Yeah.
So he goes down to the Vayne. Vayne picking up a double kill.
Yep. Down. Vayne ends up going down in the end, however.
This might be... This Butler should be backing off here, unless... Actually, Varus has GA, so they can keep going.
Varus is just doing way too much damage right there.
Is just going to be able to... Like, Varus is healing way more than this Sejuani can deal damage.
And it's looking like Butler's going to end up winning this game. They're going to go to the next round of CSL.
Finishing the series 2-1.
Wow.
With a 12, almost a 13k. Look at these tears coming out from Maokai. He's crying.
He's crying.
Kevin 12-1-7. Kevin finishing the game. Varus finishing the game with a 19 KDA.
Yeah, wow. Really good job by Butler. We're going to be moving on in the CSL playoffs to the round of 32.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and that was against a very good UCLA team. So,
Varus doing the most amount of damage there. Oriana coming in second, and then Maokai with third. Butler picking up the win.
Yeah. Good job. Good job by the Bulldogs. It's looking like me and you will be casting some more CSL action next weekend. Should be super exciting as Butler moves on to the next round in the tournament. Yeah, as we congratulate our team. Clean game 3. No Swain needed apparently.
No Swain needed.
Yeah.
We needed the confidence boost of Swain in the second game.
Yeah.
And then we moved
really
on to
did.
the third game. We don't need it anymore. We have to ban it. We're going to play something else.
Yeah. And that Varus, just a super good job by Gucci Black. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Our CSL run continues. I think that's going to be it from us here. Back. We will be back next week. I believe the next stream on this channel will be Overwatch. The Overwatch team is facing Ball State on Friday.
Did your mic cut out?
It might have for you. I believe it should still be working on the stream. Goodbye, everybody. We will be back next week for CSL and also some Big East action, Rocket League and League of Legends. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next week.